how would you describe your generation of preachers first? And then what are challenges and opportunities that face your generation of preachers?
Well, I would say, I mean, I truly believe, I think we're in a crisis of calling.
Crisis of calling.
I think that we are facing, as Christian churches, I think we are facing a dilemma where we are continuing to look towards a pipeline of calling where, you know, a young person is called when they're in high school and they go to college, and then they go straight from college to seminary, and they go from seminary they do a tour of duty in youth ministry maybe, and then they eventually, you know, become a preacher, and that is just not true anymore.
Yeah.
And there are fewer and fewer and fewer people who are going into vocational ministry. And I mean, seminaries are struggling to find students.
Yep.
They're paying people to go to seminary now.
Yep.
So we have a crisis in the American church, and we need to find ways to cultivate calling. To, you know, it's a slew of things. We're cynical, and we're distrustful of positions of authority, rightly so.
Yep.
However, we still have to instill within people hope in what even a dirty word like institutions, like what good they can do in the world. And what organizations need are selfless leaders who are going to guide towards the greater good, rather than try to line their own pockets or increase their own, I don't know,
profile,
viewing audience or profile.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So I think, gosh, this sounds so like high and lofty, and I don't mean this to sound cheesy, but I really think my generation, what we struggle with is we struggle with seeing leadership as being about virtue and character. And I think that we need to regain a sense of ministry as a pathway, as a calling, as a whole life endeavor.
Yep.